We're back.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Yes, this is Quinsby. Some of you may know him from my other review show if you watch my channel. Today, we're doing a double review because I had computer issues. So, I'm going to talk about the first one and then talk about the horrible next episode. Spoilers. Okay, so, basically, in the last episode, episode 10, Gift was reawoken. They confronted the Birdman who gave Yamato his powers originally. Apparently the Birdman, for some reason that was unexplained, did not want them to go back to Zhuland, but he had the other cube, so they could have gone back. So Yamato basically tries to sacrifice himself for the group, so they can go home, and they're like, you're an idiot. So, we're gonna stay and continue the season. Once again, it was part of a two-parter, so I can only judge it by it was a good ending, but I was not really... Without the first part, it had no context, so I can't recommend it on its own, but I'd recommend the two-parter. Now, since Quinsby's here, we just watched the newest TV Nihon subbed episode together.
And when they say Japan is weird, this is the reason why.
Yeah, this was his first episode of Zyuohger. How was it, buddy?
I have no idea what I watched. Something about cubes, something about books are okay, as long as you have a dress-up team to entertain them with you. And then something about, I'm going to take all the books and words and phrases. I don't even know how you're able to do that, first of all.
Magic! Alien monster magic!
Okay, I've seen a lot of magic things. I've seen Thor. I've read a lot of comic books. Including Doctor Strange. And in no context of any magical world has anyone been able to take words, phrases, and erase every paint job on every sign and then take the words off of books. And then also out of your brain as well. Like, I don't understand.
It's okay, buddy.
No! What did I watch? What did I watch?
Okay, you're okay.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
This was a pretty bad episode. And Quinsby, my buddy, yeah, he's here because we're hanging out. We've been hanging out,
I'll be posting the Bean Boozled episodes later.
Yeah. I had to actually do this review while I was getting ready for him.
My head hurts.
And so this was his first time seeing the show, having no context, and it was a pretty horrible episode. Tusk sees someone supposedly attacking this bookstore owner.
Who blames him for attacking him and says, you work for me to pay off the bill. When he didn't do jack squat.
Because his arm was apparently broken. Even though the other guy...
it wasn't his fault.
Yeah. And then we find out later that the bookstore owner just pretty much is a dick to everybody. Mm. And, yeah. And then they put on a puppet or like a dress-up thing for the kids.
The hell if I know.
That has no context, even for someone who's seen the show. Trust me, I don't know where that came from. And then the monster...
One of them even claims that they're a tiger, and no, they're not. They're a cat.
They're a Siberian tiger.
Well, if they were a tiger, they're a Siberian tiger.
Yeah, they are a tiger.
But no. Did you see the cap? She was a damn cat.
Yeah. Yeah, but
then why was the other... Why was... I have no context. Like, even with context, I feel like this episode makes no sense. Even if you don't know who the characters are, I thought it was starting off really nice because it's just this, like, cutesy humor, like, about, like, artwork and stuff. Yeah. I thought, like, okay, I'm starting to get to know these guys. Then there's this brawl fight that doesn't make sense. Then there's this importance about reading, which I agree. Don't get me wrong. I think kids need to read more these days. But then they try to make it all entertaining, and just as you would, these kids go off to do everything else.
Yeah.
And just, like, it feels like whatever they were trying to do, it feels convoluted and messy. Like, it feels like they were trying to do something.
And then failing, like, miserably.
Yeah. Whatever your writers were doing, I have no idea what you guys were doing.
Well, I understand. You know, I don't like this episode. This is the first time I'm ever going to say real negative about this show. But maybe because the last episodes were so adult and, like, heavy.
That's what he told me. And maybe that's true.
That's what it feels like, at least.
And they've done that in Avatar. Like like Avatar: The Last
Yeah,
Airbender. So
yeah.
like I've seen stuff like that where they do that. So it's I understand that.
Yeah, but it wasn't very good.
No.
So
No, the show Avatar was good, but
no, and
for context.
Yeah. No, we were talking about the episode of this show.
Okay,
So anyway, this is Kamen Rider Fire and Quincy. Any final words to the people out there?
No.
Bye bye.